Well, howdy boys, look what we got ourselves here. A little update on my test mule. Would you listen to that? This bad boy has early 200,000s on it. It is a 2014. This is my, as I said, a mule truck, you know. I bought it brand new. One of my boys wrecked it at 12,000 miles. It wasn't his fault though. Long story short, at 12,000 it got totaled out, and that was a blessing. Take the good with the bad, eh? Figured I'll talk to you guys about it a little. And I know I've updated you before, but 231,000 miles. I don't know, closest 232. Let me finish my statement, then I'll come back to him. The guys wrecked it out 12,000 miles. I bought it back from the insurance company. They're giving me a good deal on it. Handy and mechanically inclined I am. Took the plunge and restored it, more or less, with professional buddies of mine. I mean, a guy doing frame did a wonderful job on this truck. Guy doing painting. I think actually my brother-in-law painted it. Rented out a paint booth and he painted it for me. Did a fabulous job. Just turned out really good. He was happy himself the way it turned out. Now, as far as the whole wreck thing, you can't tell, guys. Not the way it drives, not the door jams, or like the gaps in the fenders and the doors, and the way the door open and close. You can't tell jack. I mean, this thing turned out better than anticipated, honestly. I was very I wasn't skeptical, but I was like neutral. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna be too nitpicky. I'll just do whatever, you know, whatever counts as far as my side goes, you know. Overpaid for OEM parts, did this, did that. All added up really nice, you know. Turned to the right people. They did their best. I did my best, and it was a team effort. And voila, I mean, it turned out to be a really nice truck. And as I said, you can't even tell it's been in an accident. Besides, it's debadged. I mean, I know guys, even without accidents, they debadge their trucks. So I think that's the only thing that gives it away that someone ever put a finger on the doors. But anywho's, the front right front corner was taken out, and somewhat of the side, so it wasn't too bad, but it was pretty in depth. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. And you're gonna ask, as far as besides the wreck, you know, I talked about that. What else did you do on this truck? Nothing. I restored this truck, did all my alignment, did all my measurements. I let her loose, and that was it. Nope, nothing. No bearings, no bushings. The ball joints did get affected in the accident, so after the accident, I did change out. Well, anyways, the ball joints. I think that side was hit, but I ended up changing these ball joints for whatever reason it was, because it ricocheted off of something else as well. I know this side was mildly hit too, but I think the wheel took the hit on this side, and mostly it was like the body or the rail. You know, the fender rail, whatever you want to call it, took that. But anyways, turned out no frame damage. It was just sheet metal stuff, so I was very lucky with that. I honestly thought there was slight frame damage. Took it to the right guy, and he said, no, you haven't got any frame damage. You just got suspension parts that need to go, and this frame rail, or this. It's not a frame rail. It's part of the frame. It's part of the fender rail, but it's not like the actual frame. So a bunch of sheet metal. But yeah, that's it, man. After the accident, restored it 100% and never messed this truck again. Well. Had an odd baller. The oil pan gasket gave out on it probably about 20,000 miles ago. It was just all of a sudden it started leaking. It wasn't like pouring, but it was dripping significantly. I think it cracked or something. So got that fixed. I lied. That's the only thing we've done on it. No wheel bearings and nothing else. Just been a workhorse ever since, just like the rest of my trucks, working them day in and day out. This truck, because it's a 2014, but because it's been down for so long, that's why it's a little behind on its mileage. I think it was down for like 8 or 9 months. I mean, I was focused on business and this and that, and just trying to piece this thing together, and not like literally piece it together, but get all the parts what I'm doing is getting a whole front end from Texas. Just got a whole front end cut off from Texas and used the parts I needed and sold and threw away the rest. So anyways, I mean, obviously I'm not dumb. I didn't like throw away good parts. Some of them, I think a few of them got stored, but you know, odds and ends, they're not worth my time. I throw them away. But anyways, guys, that's about it. You know, there's really not a whole lot to share on it. As you could tell, I'm not gonna get into detail, but you can tell, but the tune of the exhaust sounds really nice and clean. But yeah, figured I'd go through these for you. Really not a whole lot to see at this point. Those are my numbers. This truck is capable of some serious gas mileage, but the guy that drove this thing pushes all my trucks. I'll sit him down and talk to him and be like, yo buddy, chill the heckers out, man. You're killing the gas mileage. For a fact, the guy that always drives this truck brings in, you know, 13, 5, 14. Look at this, that's 12. I mean, obviously load to load differs, but come on. Something tells me this guy's pushing it. Another thing that tells me this guy's pushing it is the rims were brake dusted so hard. It's ridiculous how hard there was. That's why you see the truck all nice and clean. Theoretically, we try to wash our trucks every time it's in the shop getting serviced, so we service it and wash it, but that's what we try to do. Doesn't mean we're able to do it. We've been a mechanic down for a little while, so the guy's just running his tail, running around trying to catch his tail, you know, upkeep with the regular maintenance. So it's like skip this wash, skip that wash type of deal. But for the most part, guys went out of the way, especially the guy that typically drives this truck. He always cleans it up and runs it clean. It's just he took 2 weeks off, so and there's really not a whole lot to show you. So yeah, guys, just wanted to share with you. Probably some of you are curious how my truck's doing. I'll slowly start knocking them out one by one and updating y'all. What's going on here, fellas? Let's get me buckled up. Safety first, right? How does that Russian hacker say it? Yeah, I think he says it, safety first. Puts on his goggles every time. Anyways, as always, guys, have a mighty fine day, and let me know what you want to hear. Ciao.